Please watch for at least 5 seconds, engage with this post. All profits from this video will go directly to Palestine for humanitarian aid. Okay, so as we're gearing up for a new week of action, we have something else to add to our arsenal. I want to show you something. I want to give you steps for the new week. I was at the protest yesterday, and here is some of Biden's staff and the White House congressional staff members. There are only 300 of them, by the way. They were there. They're pissed. I'm gonna read. On Friday, 51 DNC staffers, about 15% of the DNC's roughly 300 employees, signed a letter to DNC leaders saying that we feel it is the DNC's moral obligation to urge President Biden to publicly call for a ceasefire, the Huffington Post first reported. From White House staffers. Anonymous, please. I work for a senator and it's been hell these past few weeks. Coworkers are getting into arguments of the Israeli-Palestine conflict, genocide. And the things I'm overhearing being said about Palestinians and Muslims are generally are disgusting. There's a clear divide in this issue between the younger generation of staffers and the older generation, and we are empty. We are tired of endlessly yelling into a void. I'm angry and I want to do something, but I'll be honest, I'm scared. I'm so sad to see people literally dehumanize the people of Palestine. I hate watching politicians who tout themselves as champions for human rights decide that that ends with Palestine. It's sickening, and I don't know how much more of this I can stomach. Can we get a vibe check on how staff in press and communications are doing? I'm defeated to my core. Every time a colleague comes to me and says they got another phone call or email, all I can give them is our talking points and suggest a response through the mail program. These are my marching orders. I don't think my boss supports the Palestinian genocide. They have said privately that humanitarian aid needs to be allowed in, but publicly, we have our statement, and that's it. It's exhausting. Sharing that our office, as well as several others I've heard from, are receiving calls and emails in the thousands calling for a ceasefire and expressing anger and disappointment in respective senators and the administration's positions or silence. I've never seen such volume in my entire time here on any issue. And the ratio is remarkable. For reference, our office has gotten nearly 3,000 calls on the above compared to only 100 expressing support for the senator's position and the administration's response. Unprecedented levels. As an admin appointee, I would love to know if there's an organization at this level to walk out or find community somehow. Every day it is sickening to have my name attached to the administration and continue working like everything is okay. I feel like a hypocrite just doing my job, and worse because I can't afford to lose it. This page continues to be so validating by highlighting exactly how brown, black, and indigenous staffers in government experience their careers so differently than their white coworkers. I think I'm struggling the most with the absolute rage and jealousy I feel towards white counterparts who can separate themselves from this and carry on while the fight for liberation and decolonization is in my blood. I can't escape this grief, and the DE&I door is always open language is killing me slowly. It's such a slap in the face when we've known and now we see the door was never open for us anyway. If it's possible for us to organize a walkout, that would be amazing. I work on the federal side as a political appointee, and I'm tired of these performative acts of holding space for people to grieve and absolutely nothing substantial coming out of it. Local government staff are here. Let us know when we can organize to walk out here as well. Okay, so here's the plan. You're calling every single day. Every single day, Monday through Friday. It's only 5 days you can do it. You know your script. You're calling for a ceasefire, calling for unlimited humanitarian aid be let in, you're calling for a halt to all military supplies to Israel. After that, then you're going to ask the person who you're on the phone with if they have signed the staffer's ceasefire letter. And if they haven't, then I want you to direct them to this Instagram page, okay? Dear_white_staffers. Most likely they already know about it, but just, they can sign it there. Then you're going to say, I support you in a walkout, in organizing a walkout. All 300 DNC staffers and anyone else we can get on board. We need their support, okay? Because our leaders are not doing jack shit. It is clear that our calls are making a difference because the staffers are mentally, they're drained. They're tapping out. They want to tap out. They're sick to their stuff, and that's what we need. We need them to be sick. We need them to, because they're human beings just like us. They feel just like us. So we need to keep pushing. We need to keep the pressure on until it's just unavoidable for our leaders to be like, wow, even the people that work for me, they can't fucking handle it. Yeah. That 3,000 number, let's get that up to 10,000. Let's get that up to 20,000 calls. I'm sorry for the staffers, but this is just how it is. You know, obviously thank them, saying, I know this is difficult, but we need to stand together right now. We have to come together. So let them know that, you know, you're here for them and you do support a walkout. Not just one, but every single day you will support a walkout. Even financially, we will fucking figure out the aid. Listen, there's only 300. We just had 300,000 people yesterday march on Washington. I think we could get 300 staffers to walk out. Come the fuck on. We can do this, okay? Put the pressure on. You know what to do. Don't let me down. Don't let the people of Palestine down.